Hi everyone, thanks for stopping by. Please subscribe and come back often to get more no frills, no nonsense valuable health information. Ever caught a strange smell lingering in your home and brushed it off as nothing? That faint whiff of something unusual could be far more dangerous than you think. From hidden gas leaks to toxic mold growth, some household odors are silent alarms for life threatening hazards. Ignore them, and you might be putting your health and your home at serious risk. Keep watching to find out which common smells could spell disaster and what you need to do before it's too late. A sulfur or rotten egg smell is often an indicator of a natural gas leak. While natural gas is odorless, companies add mercaptan to give it a distinctive odor. Gas leaks are incredibly dangerous because they can lead to fires, explosions, and carbon monoxide poisoning. Even a small leak can accumulate gas in enclosed spaces, becoming a fire or explosion risk if exposed to a spark or flame. If you smell gas, evacuate your home immediately. Don't use any electrical appliances, lights, or phone indoors, or even a small spark can ignite the gas. Once outside, call your gas company or emergency services. Never try to locate the source of the leak yourself, as this could expose you to greater risk. In 2017, a family in Colorado noticed a faint sulfur smell in their kitchen, but assumed it was a minor plumbing issue. A week later, a gas leak caused a massive explosion, severely damaging their house and neighboring properties. A persistent musty odor is often a signal of mold growth, which thrives in damp and humid conditions. Mold, especially black mold, can release toxic spores that trigger respiratory problems, allergic reactions, headaches, and fatigue. Prolonged exposure to mold can worsen asthma or other pre-existing lung conditions, and some molds produce mycotoxins that are very harmful. Check for sources of water damage in areas like basements, attics, bathrooms, or near windows. If the mold is visible and covers a small area, you can clean it using a bleach solution. But if the infestation is large or persistent, a professional is necessary. It's also important to get to the source of moisture to prevent mold from returning. Keep humidity levels below 50% in your home using dehumidifiers. A woman in New Jersey ignored a moldy odor in her bedroom for months. Eventually, she developed a persistent cough and sinus infections. A small inspection revealed extensive black mold growth behind her wallpaper due to a hidden leak. A burning smell that resembles hot plastic or metal often means an electrical fire hazard. This can occur when wiring or electrical outlets overheat, melting their insulation. Overloaded circuits, faulty wiring, or old electrical systems are common causes. Electrical fires can start small but quickly spread if not addressed, causing a serious fire risk. If you detect this smell, immediately unplug any devices connected to the affected outlet. Turn off the power to that circuit at the breaker box. If the smell persists or you see signs of overheating, like scorch marks, contact a licensed electrician. Don't put it off because a small electrical problem can escalate quickly. A family in Georgia smelled a faint burning odor but ignored it, thinking it was a faulty appliance. A few hours later, their home's breaker box caught fire due to faulty wiring, causing a lot of damage to their home and requiring extensive electrical work. A foul odor resembling sewage is usually a sign of a plumbing issue, such as a broken sewer line, a clogged drain, or a dried out drain trap. Aside from the unpleasant smell, sewer gases like methane and hydrogen sulfide are harmful. Methane is highly flammable and can cause explosions, while hydrogen sulfide is toxic at higher concentrations, leading to dizziness, nausea, and even respiratory issues. Start by inspecting drain traps and making sure they're filled with water, as dry traps can allow sewer gases to escape. If the smell persists, contact the plumber to assess your sewer line and plumbing system. A homeowner in Texas ignored a persistent sewage smell in her basement for months. Eventually, a pipe burst, leading to flooding and costly repairs. The stagnant water also caused mold growth, making the health risks much worse. A sweet or chemical odor, often described as a chloroform-like smell, is a common sign of a refrigerant leak, usually from air conditioners, refrigerators, or freezers. Refrigerants like Freon are harmful to humans, especially in poorly ventilated areas. Prolonged exposure can cause dizziness, headaches, nausea, and in severe cases, respiratory issues or even asphyxiation. If you notice a sweet chemical odor, turn off the appliance and ventilate the area by opening the windows. Contact a certified HVAC technician to inspect and repair the leak. A couple in California smelled a sweet odor near their air conditioning unit, but delayed addressing it. Over time, they began experiencing frequent headaches. Upon inspection, they discovered a slow refrigerant leak that had been leaking toxic fumes into their home for weeks. While the smell of cat urine is often blamed on household pets, a strong ammonia odor can indicate an ammonia leak from household products, cleaners, or even improperly stored fertilizers. Ammonia fumes can cause irritation to the eyes, nose, and throat, and inhaling high concentrations can lead to respiratory distress, especially in individuals with asthma or other lung conditions. Make sure you have proper ventilation by opening windows and doors. If the ammonia smell is strong, leave the area and avoid mixing ammonia-based products with other chemicals, especially bleach, as it can produce toxic chloramine gas. Seek medical attention if you experience breathing difficulties. A homeowner in Ohio stored cleaning products in her basement, assuming the occasional ammonia smell was from her cat's litter box. However, after months of exposure, she began experiencing respiratory issues, eventually discovering that an ammonia-based cleaner had leaked from its container. A fishy smell in your home could be a sign of overheating electrical components, such as outlets, switches, or light fixtures. When plastic or insulation melts due to overheating, it releases a fish-like odor. This often signals a more serious issue with your home's electrical system, which can quickly escalate to a fire hazard if not addressed. Turn off the power at the breaker to the affected area and unplug any devices. Contact an electrician to inspect and repair the wiring or components. Never ignore this smell, as it's a clear sign that something is wrong with your electrical system. A woman in Oregon noticed a fishy odor in her living room, but dismissed it as coming from old carpeting. Several days later, an electrical outlet caught fire due to overheating wires, causing extensive fire damage to the room. A strong vinegar-like odor, often means that mold or bacteria are growing inside your air conditioning unit, usually in the condensate coils or filters. Mold and bacteria can release spores into the air, which can cause allergic reactions, respiratory problems, or worsen conditions like asthma. Turn off your air conditioner and clean or replace the filters. If the smell persists, contact an HVAC professional to clean the unit's condensate lines and coils. Always do regular maintenance to prevent mold growth and the health risks that come with it. A homeowner in Florida ignored a vinegar smell coming from her air conditioner for months. Eventually, the air ducts became clogged with mold, leading to respiratory issues in her family. A professional cleaning and duct replacement were required to resolve the issue. A skunk-like smell in your home is often due to a methane leak from a gas line or sewer system. Methane is highly flammable, and even a small leak can cause an explosion. Methane exposure can also lead to asphyxiation in enclosed spaces. Evacuate your home immediately and contact emergency services. Avoid using electrical devices or open flames until the source of the leak has been repaired by a professional. Methane leaks can escalate quickly, so it's critical to act fast. A family in Ohio noticed a skunk-like odor in their basement, but thought it was coming from outside. Days later, a small explosion occurred due to a methane leak in the sewer line, causing a lot of property damage. These home odors that I've discussed are warning signs that something is wrong. Whether it's a gas leak, electrical issue, or mold growth, recognizing these smells and taking immediate action can save your life and prevent serious health hazards. Always err on the side of caution by addressing persistent or unusual odors promptly and seeking professional help when needed. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and return often to get more no-frills, no-nonsense valuable health information. Until next time, be safe, be well, and be prosperous.